Nothing has enriched my life more than learning to speak languages. It's always been my unfair advantage, and now it's under attack. Let me explain. I recently posted a poll on my YouTube channel stating that I was planning on creating an online course, and I wanted to get some feedback from my viewers. Now, overwhelmingly, people suggested I create a language course, which, honestly speaking, anybody that watches my channel is no surprise. But one comment stood out like a sore thumb, and the guy said this: just don't bother with a language course. It's obsolete. In a couple of years, you'll just put on some glasses, select the language you want to speak in, and have a real-time conversation in any language with anyone, anywhere in the world, thanks to AI. Now here's the thing. Is there any validation to this? Over 100 people suggested language course, yet only one said it would be a complete waste of time. Is he a visionary or is he completely bonkers? Comment below because I'd really like to know your opinion. Now, I want to answer this question, but to do so, I need to take you back to 1990, the year I dropped out from school and moved my life from grim old England to the exciting city of Miami Beach. So there I was, just off the Virgin Atlantic flight from Gatwick to Miami, with a booking for a hotel in hand. I made my way to the hotel, and what a dump this was. I mean, it was the kind of hotel that you could rent by the hour, where, you know, men seeking to have fun with ladies of the night would go. I knew that staying there wasn't going to be a long-term solution, so I had to find a job. And the best I could do at the time, I found a job at a market called the Opa-locka Flea Market in Hialeah, Florida. Now, anyone that knows Florida knows that Opa-locka is predominantly a Cuban Haitian neighborhood. All I was earning for cooking fried foods, French fries, chicken wings in the hot Florida sun was $3 per hour. And I think the minimum wage at the time was about $3.50. Now, even though I had the time of my life at the market, learning some Spanish, dancing with the Cuban chicas, you know, merengue and salsa, I knew I had to earn more money.
I didn't come to the United States to break my fucking back.
And that is where my journey to learning languages began. I made a career move, if you could call it that. I landed a job in an electronic shop, an electronic store in the area of Florida called Sunny Isles. Now, the store owner was an immigrant from Morocco called Jojo. And boy, was that a whole new adventure. At the time, there were no Best Buys or Amazon.com to buy discounted electronics. And we had customers from all over the world. French Canadians, South Americans, Germans, Swedes, Finns, I mean, literally from everywhere. Now, this job actually paid less than the market, but at least it was air conditioned. So I didn't have to, you know, sweat all day. And it paid good commissions, so I potentially could earn some good money. I worked with salespeople who were mainly from Israel, so they spoke Hebrew and could speak basic English, but with very heavy accents.
No proof. It's resisted, no proof. You don't understand?
But they were phenomenal salespeople, so I knew I had to get good at this and fast. And that's when I discovered my unfair advantage. I soon noticed that when South American clients would enter the store, if I just greeted them in Spanish, "Hola, buenos días, ¿cómo estás?" they would automatically gravitate towards me rather than the other salespeople. Now, bear in mind that my Spanish was very limited then, and it had kind of like a Cuban twang to it. Till today, when people hear me speak Spanish, they kind of think, oh, South American. So I immediately noticed that just by doing this, my income increased. And then I had a thought, what if I learned to greet almost all of my customers in their native language? How would that affect my income? So as I interacted with clients from Finland, Sweden, Germany, South America, I was soon greeting them like, "Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, gracias." Or "Mitä kuuluu? Kiitos, hyvä." "Wie geht's dir?" "Gut, sehr gut, danke." Or "Hur mår du?" "Bra, mycket bra." "Как дела?" "Хорошо, спасибо." Just by implementing this strategy, my income tripled and I quickly became the highest paid guy in the store. And that's when I realized that I've discovered a way to really scale my life. I started to think that if I could achieve these results with just a few sentences, just imagine how my life could change if I learned to speak these languages.
En vacances?
Non, en étudiant. Par là,
Ah, vous étudiez? Il y a plein d'étudiants français ici.
une invasion.
Hello.
Voilà.
¿Españoles?
Oui.
Ah, qué bien. ¿De vacaciones?
No, de Erasmus.
Ah, estudiantes, ¿no? Ustedes no saben dónde hay sitio para disfrutar del fútbol и con...
El fútbol.
Мне очень понравилось. И еда ваша, люди очень добрые. Супер, супер место.
Нормально разговариваешь по-русски. По-русски нормально говоришь.
А вы тоже хорошо говорите.
It all started back when I was 16, 17 years old, and I haven't stopped since. I can honestly say that nothing has enriched my life more than the languages I speak. So many opportunities, friendships, experiences, romances, deals. The more languages I spoke, the more often opportunity would knock. And boy, have I walked through some doors in life that I could never have imagined. I later became an investment banker in the US, and then I moved back to London, to the City of London, also in investment banking, and eventually started a food distribution company where I imported goods from Central, Eastern Europe and Russia and distributed them in Europe. On paper, guys, my life looked like it was not heading anywhere special. But thanks to languages, I managed to really scale my life. So yes, perhaps someday soon, AI will allow you to have a robotic conversation with anyone in any language anywhere in the world. But ultimately, it was the personal connection I had with the people in their native language that gave me the experiences, the joys, the opportunity, and the triumphs. That, my friend, I don't see AI achieving anytime soon. So I'm decided. The language courses are going to happen. I believe there's no substitute for speaking languages, at least not in the foreseeable future, and I'm super excited about that. Not only will I share with you my life's passion, but it is also, in a sense, a way for me to push back. So, who's this course designed for? Well, it's for anyone who wants to learn a new language. This will boost and fast track your results. But I also want to reach out to certain groups. First of all, those of you who believe that you're simply not good at languages. This course is for you. It's also for those of you who maybe have tried in the past with limited success, but would still love to speak another language. This course is also for you. And it's also for those of you who would love to speak a new language, but for some reason think you're just simply too old. Well, guys, this course is especially for you. You see, I believe we're all gifted with a natural ability to speak languages. We've all mastered this at least once. Think about it for a second. Your native language, you learn to speak perfectly in a very natural way. And it doesn't matter where in the world you're from, we all learn our first languages in that same way, naturally. I've never taken any classes, courses, or used any software or textbooks, and in this course I will share with you the method we were all gifted but forgot how to master. Now guys, if you're interested in finding out more or joining the course, I will be launching the course whilst creating it in December of 2023, just in time for the holidays. A perfect gift for yourself or a loved one that will enrich your life in so many ways. As I'm still developing the course and will be releasing it one module at a time, anyone who joins the course in the early stages will receive a 50% discount. This will not only include the method, but also weekly group calls with me to help you along your journey. So be sure to click the link in the description below to be notified as soon as we launch the first module. Remember guys, no skill will enrich your life more than languages. You can click on this video right here and see how I had an amazing moment in the city of Riga when I bought lunch for this lady and made her day thanks to languages. All the best for now, my friends, and remember, enjoy your journey.